welcome back to my channel. This is what I'm going to be making today. We got some chicken breast cut up with some white rice, green beans, and a side salad. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. I have my split chicken breast, got some green beans, some croutons for our salad mix. We have 1 cucumber and some tomato. We also have 1 onion and some bell pepper. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to preheat our pans so that we can get that butter mixed in there and melted down. So I don't measure the butter. All I do is I get a spoonful and just toss it in there. Next, we're going to be cutting up our onions. I'm only going to be using half of this onion. It's really your preference, however much onion you like. I like a lot of onion, but today I'm only going to be using half. I'm going to be cutting it up in strips and then tossing it into my pan. Now we're just going to be cutting up our green bell pepper in strips as well, cutting out the inside and just tossing that in the trash, and again just cutting the green bell pepper in strips. Going to get started on our chicken breast, cutting them into strips first and then kind of cubing them, as you will see here in a bit. We're just going to be cutting them in smaller little pieces. And we're just going to be adding some soy sauce. I didn't measure how much I'm adding. I'm so sorry. Just feel the food. Just feel the cooking. That's what I do. Adding some salt, adding some pepper. Later on, I do add some garlic powder and more salt. You can go ahead and do that now. I just waited. I forgot to add garlic powder, so I added it later on, but you can go ahead and do that now. Giving this a stir, placing the lid on it, and letting that chicken just cook. While our chicken is cooking, I'm going to get started on the green beans. So all I did was I drained them already, taking out all the liquid that comes into the can, pouring them into a large bowl. I'm going to be adding some bacon grease. If you don't have bacon grease, that is totally fine. It just gives it like that bacon flavor that we love. So I'm going to add the bacon grease as well as some butter. Then I'm just going to toss this in the microwave for 3 minutes. Once out of the microwave, I'm going to be adding some salt and some pepper, giving it a stir, and our green beans are ready. Checking up on our chicken, here's the part where I'm adding the extra salt and the garlic powder I mentioned earlier to y'all. You can add it now, or you could have added it back then. So that's all I'm doing, is adding that, giving it a good stir, and we're also going to be adding some heavy whipping cream. This thickens up the broth that's in there, and it makes it into a gravy, and it's so good. I feel like this chicken is not complete without this gravy. All I do is I put some heavy whipping cream in there. I don't really measure. I just feel the cooking. I cover it, cook it for an additional 5 minutes, and then you'll see that it's thickened up. It's kind of evaporated most of that liquid, and it's turned into like a gravy mixture, which is so good. It's like saucy and it's delicious. Y'all will love it, trust me. So this is all good to go, guys. All I'm gonna do is put a cover on it, turn off the range, and start plating. And this is the finished product, y'all. So we have a half a cup of white rice. We have 1 cup of our chicken and bell pepper and onion mixture with that healthy whipping cream mixed in there. We have 1 cup of green beans and a side salad. The salad has tomatoes, cucumbers, and 6 croutons with some ranch. And I cannot wait to eat this. Enjoy and like and subscribe.